Up and the 0-2 pitch hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Chu. He's there, but he drops it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is, once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error. And we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And she'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Duffy takes his lead at third with one away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Odor. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and two away following the RBI ground ball. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2-0 now. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
You got 2 balls.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Tommy Joseph.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And the changeup is way low that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And struck him out.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. From the stretch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. They trail this one 1-0. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch on its way.
Kiermaier.
Soft liner towards short. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Popped up. And there's one away. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Hazelbaker Bats left, but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Robertson. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Tampa. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Leading off protected. Shortstop.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Here's Rougned Odor now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. There's a fastball that misses. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Striding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside. There's a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Grounded to short. Reined in. Echeverria for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in to try it again. Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, and the 0-1 is in there for strike number 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he chased it in the dirt. Ramos has got it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Echeverria now. Lifetime against Doug Fister.
And
he's only 1 for 10.
Second baseman.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Echeverria. Stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Malik Smith stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gallo. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Beltre's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Up around the face. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The 1-2 is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Beltre. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Home is there. 2 gone. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. One and 1 to Chirinos.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. One and 2. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Up next for the Rays, Wilson Ramos set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But a foul ball here, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Ramos is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
2 strikes.
lifts it into the air to shallow center. Andrews onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's C.J. Cron now.
C.J. Cron.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A wave and a miss. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he fouls this one off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. Settling in now, Kevin Kiermaier.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Kiermaier.
A high fastball is in there.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses. 1-2. One run, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Still a ball and two strikes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Tommy Joseph, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Two 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Rangers have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Nope,
and this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. A little low. It's 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. How about that? A solo home run for Elvis Andrus. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Rangers move ahead. It's now 2-1.
As a pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup. But when the two guys at the bottom of the lineup torch you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
Here's Rougned Odor now.
Second baseman, Rougned
And he's been tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 7 homers and 19 driven in. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
1 ball.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. Duffy charging this one. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rangers lead this one 2-1. Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
The next 3-2. Popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. Hit to first. Joseph scoops it up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Daniel Robertson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A bouncer to the left side. Andrus has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazara, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May fowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and he's safe.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Striding in once again, Tommy Joseph. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Joseph is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Popped him up. cone is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder
Joey Gallo will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 35, Matt Andrews.
Into the box, Elvis Andrews. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
That last at-bat when he went deep, man, that was a pretty good changeup. That thing almost was going to hit the ground. This guy's a good low ball hitter, and if he throws another changeup down to the zone, he might go back-to-back here.
Here it comes now to Andrews. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
He pulls this one into right. Gomez is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8. Echeverria now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving that bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in to try it again, Wilson Ramos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, C.J. Cron. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball in there for a called strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Outside.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Shin-Soo Choo has faced Matt Andriese previously. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. 1-0 the count. Here comes the 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn everything.
Hit high and deep out to left. Hazelbaker ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Choo, the runner at second with 1 away. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Adrian Beltre. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. It's been a steady 5 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Tries to dump this one out to left. That's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hazelbaker's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Got him.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Jeremy Hazelbaker comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
Now batting, the shortstop, Daniel Robertson.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Robertson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Up next for the Rays, Adeiny Echeverria. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here. Joey Gallo will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ballgame as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Gomez. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Rodney now. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Malik Smith the next to hit. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Tony Barnett will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And Beltre will take this one in for route number 1.
Number 5.
Ready for another
Duffy.
shot now. Matt Duffy. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Barnett, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So he sets him down swinging. Matt Duffy becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. There's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Heading out towards shallow right. Chu on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. There is downtown Tampa at night as we'll welcome you back to baseball here from Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Smoke toward the hole. Echeverria's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Center fielder number 3.
Striding in, Delino DeShields. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And the changeup is way low that time. In his career, DeShields is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. Ready once again, Nomar Mazara, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Robertson waits on it. And that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Here's
Bottom
C.J.
of the
Cron
ninth.
now, starting
There's
things
8
for his
runs.
side in the
C.J.
ninth as they
Cron.
face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-1 the count now. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cron is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Here's Carlos
Now
Gomez.
batting, right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Ball.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Kiermaier stands at first with 1 out. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss by Gomez as he's kept off base here, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location
Now
was
batting.
excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
He's set. Here it comes. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final tonight. The Texas Rangers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Doug Fister with his 4th win this season. Blake Snell struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers: 8 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left